Well, hello, my darling.
Hey.
Well, I hope you're not planning to wear that lab coat or that tie to the party for the trustees.
What's wrong with my tie?
Well, the tie's fine. It's the mustard on the tie.
Oh.
Oh, not so good. Anyway, why aren't you ready? We're going to be late.
Well, it's been a very busy day. I'm sure that the trustees will understand that.
I just think you're nervous about this.
Why would I be nervous?
Well, because, I assume they are going to decide if they're going to back Chris or Dr. Oliver for the chief of staff position.
Well, worrying about it's not going to accomplish anything. I just hope he doesn't drop the ball.
It would be really nice if you had a little more faith in your son.
Well, given his track record, that's not easy.
You know, the trustees are not the only ones who have to make a decision. You have to make a decision, too.
I know.
Unless you already have.
Why don't you want to go to the trustees' party? I'd really like it if you went with me.
A few hours ago, you really wanted me to go to Sweden with Henry to look for Vienna.
Well, I never actually said I wanted you to go to Sweden. I just wanted you to do what was best.
And now you think what's best would be to stay here and go to a party with you.
Right.
No, I can't.
Well, why? Sweden will be there tomorrow.
It's not about Sweden or Henry.
Then what is wrong?
You tell me. I can't deal with all this back and forth with you. It's making me dizzy.
But what are you talking about?
Go to Sweden. No, stay here and go to a party with me. Hey, you want to go on a date tonight? No, you know what? I can't go on a date tonight. I can't deal with all the flip-flopping.
You're right. You're right. I've been acting that way, and I'm sorry.
What's wrong? You're acting like two different people. If I didn't know any better, I'd think you were on something.
What exactly don't you believe? That there's a trustees' cocktail party, or that I want you to come?
I don't give a damn about your party.
Okay, so what's wrong?
You lied to me earlier about seeing a patient?
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You weren't at the hospital. You were at the Lakeview.
I'm not denying that.
Well, since when do brain surgeons do house calls in hotel rooms?
I had to see a special patient, one that can't be treated at the hospital.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
That's all I can say about this, Luke.
Well, I'm sorry, Reed. It's not enough.
What do you want from me?
The patient's name.
No.
Damn it, Reed. Who are you seeing behind my back?
I'm gonna go to the bank on time. I'm gonna get my nice little payout. Woo! Hello, Gwenny. Hi, Will.
What are you doing? Where are you going?
Well, I was just doing a little window shopping, getting a little fresh air.
Yeah, it looks like you probably needed it after all the drinking you did at the Lakeview.
What are you talking about? I haven't had a drink.
Henry saw you at the bar.
What's the matter with you? You're wearing Barbara's clothing and running up bar tabs in her name.
Don't judge me too harshly, honey. It's not easy being me and being sober.
What happened to your higher power?
Well, today was just a little too high. Actually, it was out of reach, you know? I mean, I made a mistake. Look, I'm not perfect, but I swear to you, it was just a momentary lapse.
Yeah, let's make sure of that. Come on.
Come on, where?
There's an AA meeting at the hospital. You're going.
Now?
It starts in 15 minutes.
Oh, you know, that's not gonna work for me. How about I catch the 8 o'clock?
No. Either you go to that meeting right now, or I'm gonna force you to check into rehab. Take your pick.
Paul, what if Iris is duping us?
How so?
Well, she lied about not drinking. Maybe she lied about everything else. Like the real reason that she's here.
Go on.
But she's wearing Barbara's clothes. She's wearing Barbara's perfume.
Iris has always been a little bit of a mooch.
I think it's more than that. I think the woman in that security video that everyone thought was Barbara was really Iris. I think Iris is behind Barbara's disappearance.
To what end?
I don't know.
I thought Iris was back in town to make nice with Gwen.
Yeah,
Why would you put all that at risk?
maybe the whole Gwen thing's just a smokescreen, so she won't seem suspicious.
I don't know, Henry. That's a big jump.
Don't you think we should at least talk to her about it?
Fine. Any idea where she is?
No. But I bet Will or Gwen does. Come on.
God, would you look what you've done? You're blaming this on me? It's your fault. You wanted to pull the damn beam down the entire ceiling came down on time. They were trying to get us out of here. Well, little good it did. Now we're both gonna be burned alive. Oh, embarrass me, but I am not. I want you to move with me, okay? We have to slide. We have to shimmy a little bit. Some troopers all of us so stuck. You have a better idea. Just ow! Slide, shimmy. Oh, I'll tell you something when I get out of here. I'm gonna kill Iris Dombrowski. Not if I kill her first.
You swore to me that you would stop drinking for good.
And I swear to you, I'm going to keep my word. It's just, it's been a little hard. I mean, I've just been so worried about Barbara.
Well, don't blame what's going on with my mother for your mistakes.
Don't you think I care? Of course I care. Why do you think I came back here?
It's a good question.
Look, when I saw how worried you were about Barbara's disappearance, I just got all jumbled up. My nerves got shot, you know, and I needed a drink to calm me down. But I regretted it the moment I took that drink.
So much so that you just kept on drinking.
Well, see, that's what alcoholics do. You see, we start drinking and then it's very hard for us to stop.
Exactly, and that's what I'm afraid of.
No, but I did stop. I swear I did. You have to believe me.
I'll believe you a lot more after an AA meeting.
Okay.
You know, it's still very odd to me that you're dressed like my mom right now.
I just borrowed this. I should have asked you first.
And why did you tell Henry that I said it was okay for you to take some of her stuff?
Oh, it was an easier explanation.
And parading around town, looking like her?
I guess I just wanted to know what it would feel like to be her. I mean, your mother has so much style and so much taste, and I didn't think there'd be any harm if I just, tried this on for a little bit. Okay. Look, I'm jealous of all of her nice things and how much everybody thinks about her. I'm just...
Mom!
I know, it's petty. I understand it, but this whole changing of your life thing, it takes time, and I'm still evolving.
That's Paul. Maybe he's got some news.
Gwenny, can I be honest with you about something? See, I was just heading somewhere now that's better for me than an AA meeting.
Oh yeah? Where?
To church. I was going to pray for forgiveness for my slip-up.
You actually expect me to believe that?
Yes, honey, I do. I mean, please, you gotta give me another chance.
I gotta go to the Lakeview and meet Paul and Henry. Henry's got some new theory.
What is it?
He didn't say.
Well, you two better hurry up and go and join them and find out what it is.
No. Will can go do that on his own. You and I are going to that AA meeting.
I'll call you and I'll tell you what's going on, okay? Would you please change out of these clothes? Put some of your own clothes on, because this is just weird. Thanks.
Ready?
Do I got a choice?
Nope. This is your last chance.
Don't I know it?
Still don't know what it is you think you're gonna find.
I'm looking for something to connect Iris to Barbara.
A needle in a haystack.
You still don't buy the theory?
What, that Iris kidnapped Mom? Yeah, I'm having a hard time believing that Iris is capable of pulling something like that off.
Well, then why are you here? Why did you come with me? Why did you call Will and tell him to join us?
Because I do think you're right. I do think that something bad is happening to Mom, and I can't get a hold of Emily, and maybe those two things are connected.
I'm positive that it's all connected.
Hey, guys, what's up?
Where is Iris right now?
Gwen's taking her to an AA meeting at the hospital. Why?
Well, because Henry is suspicious. He thinks that Iris is somehow behind Mom's disappearance.
Well, she has been acting really weird. And she's wearing Mom's clothes right now, which is totally bizarre.
Thank you.
And I wouldn't put anything past Iris.
Double abduction?
Double?
Yeah, well, if Iris kidnapped Barbara and then Emily found out about it...
That would explain why Emily's missing, too.
Yeah. Hold on. Hello. Yeah, it's Margot. Yeah, they're here with me now. You were kidding me. Thank you. Just keep me posted, all right, Margot? Thank you.
What is it?
Someone used Barbara's credit card a couple of hours ago.
Maybe that someone was Barbara.
At the 8 Ball Tavern for a chili dog and 2 shots of bourbon?
That doesn't sound like Mom.
Sure as hell sounds like Iris.
Exactly. She's wearing Barbara's clothes. She's using Barbara's credit card. Do you still think I'm wrong about this, Paul?
Look, I'm not taking sides in this.
Yes, but that's what it sounds like.
What I'm trying to do is be impartial and let the best man for the job win.
Well, spoken like a true chief of staff.
Well, Chris has got to prove he wants this job, not just to me, but to the entire board.
Well, maybe he needs a little guidance.
Well, if he did, he'd ask for it.
Well, would he? Are you so sure?
I don't know. I'm really getting the feeling that he doesn't want the job.
What makes you say that?
Does it act like a man who wants to win?
Maybe he's nervous.
No, he's too cocky to be nervous. Maybe he's lazy.
Oh, Bob!
Well, anyway, if he wants the job, he's got to earn it.
I, for one, believe he will.
Using doctor-patient confidentiality to cover up a lie is really cold, Reed, even for you.
There is no lie, there is no cover-up. Just a situation that I can't discuss with you. This probably isn't the last time that something like this will come up, so you better get used to it.
You mean using your practice to cover you cheating?
Who told you that I was cheating on you?
Does it matter?
Of course it does. It goes back to credibility.
Noah said that he saw you going into the elevator at the Lakeview with another man. He said that you had your arm around him.
I did. He was injured. I was helping him back to his hotel room. Of course, Noah, being the dramatic filmmaker that he is, misinterpreted the whole thing and saw only what he wanted to see.
Well, he said that you two looked pretty intimate.
I'm sure he did.
So, are you saying that he overreacted?
He overstated. You're the one who's overreacting, and it's not very comforting, by the way.
Yeah, I can see how it wouldn't be.
If you don't trust me, Luke, what the hell are we doing?
Well, maybe I did overreact.
Not maybe, definitely.
I'm sorry.
How about we just leave it at that, okay? I have to get ready.
Well, so do I. If I'm still invited.
Do you want to go?
Well, yeah. And you need me to go. You wouldn't last 5 minutes without insulting one of the trustees.
Good point.
You know what I'm on, Katie? It's overload. It's just driving me crazy right now. You're right. I've been acting erratic, and I'm sorry.
Well, you don't have to apologize. Just tell me what's wrong.
I just think that the pressure of competing with Reed for the chief of staff position, you know, the tension, the glad handing, it's the last thing I want to do is take it out on you, so can you forgive me?
Of course I can. But why didn't you just tell me this from the beginning?
I didn't realize I was acting that way until you called me on it.
Oh, yeah. Good old me, always there to help.
Always there to help. Well, then, if that's true, will you put on a sexy little dress and come with me to the cocktail party? Because, Katie, I don't think I can get through the evening without you.
Well, if you're going to be chief of staff, you're going to need a little more confidence in yourself than that.
No, let me tell you something. When I get the job, I will have confidence in spades. But until then, I need you. Please.
How long do I have to make myself look fabulous?
You already look fabulous. But I'll give you 10.
Impossible. I'll be back.
I still don't see how Iris could have pulled something like this off.
Maybe she had help.
Maybe you're underestimating her, because unless Barbara's completely lost her mind, there is no way that she is sucking down chili dogs and shots of bourbon at the 8-Ball Tavern.
That's probably true.
For sure.
We need to talk to Iris.
Yes, we need to talk to Iris. You said that Gwen was taking her to an AA meeting?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Where is it?
It's at the hospital.
Well,
Let's go.
shall we?
Thank you for sharing, Winston. Do we have any new members today?
Mom. Come on, stand up. No, I think I'd rather soak in other people's stories today, okay, Gwenny?
Okay, yeah, that's not gonna fly. Come on.
Hi, my name is Iris. I'm an alcoholic.
Hi, Iris.
Okay then. Well, good to see you all. Thanks.
Mom, share your story.
Okay, let's see. How do I begin? Well, see, I started drinking when I was young. Very young, like 13. I mean, who wouldn't have started drinking with that childhood that I had, you know? I mean, my mom, she went through stepdads like babies go through diapers. Daddy number 4, he was the worst. Because of him, I started in on the hooch, and, he abused me. It was awful. It was just awful.
Like a lamb to the slaughter.
Oh, if you're a lamb, what does that make me?
I don't know, some tasty hot side dish, I guess.
Thanks.
This is gonna be torture.
Rain, don't be so negative.
Forget that they're trustees. They're just people at a party.
Should I imagine them in their underwear?
Only the ugly ones.
Lou, Reed, hello.
The competition. Let the games begin. How you doing, Chris?
Right as rain.
He's a little shaky.
He's fine.
Yep. Confident as ever. So look out, Dr. Oliver. Every man for himself tonight.
Wish I could root for you both.
Here's the thought. How about 2 co-chairs? Wouldn't that be great?
We wouldn't last a week, would we, huh?
I don't think we'd last a shift.
Oh, come on, you two. It's a professional fight, not a personal one. You should be friends no matter what.
Friends. Yeah, I'm vaguely familiar with that term. That's someone who can tell you the truth about something that you don't want to hear, right?
Oh, good. They're both here.
Hi.
Luke?
Oh, you look beautiful.
Thank you, you too.
You're not so bad yourself.
Oh, thank you. Thanks.
Hey, listen, you guys aren't going to accomplish anything by standing here talking to each other. Get out there and mingle. Show them who you are, what you can do, and try to impress them.
And so it begins.
Chris, could I just talk to you for a minute first?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, look, before you say a word, hang fine, okay? I can handle this.
You're barely hanging on. The evening's just begun. You need to get to the hospital.
Oh, you would love that, wouldn't you, huh? So you can have the trustees all to yourself?
You're sick. You need tests. You got to tell Katie and your family what's going on.
I am going to tell them when the time is right. Understand?
No, not at all.
Well, that's too bad. It's my choice. My time.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine.
Well, then, what are we waiting for? Let's go out there and impress them.
Excuse me, is this where the AA meeting's taking place?
We just finished up. We have another meeting in an hour.
Too late.
Well, where would they go?
Good question.
Whew. I am just wiped out, emotionally drained.
Yeah, I bet. That was quite a story.
They sure do get you to spill your guts out at those meetings, don't they?
Yeah, you can imagine my surprise at learning all those things about you.
Well, honey, I've always tried to protect you from my darker parts of my past.
Obviously.
I wish you didn't have to hear any of that. I mean, it's my shame. You shouldn't have to be burdened with it.
No. If telling that story helps keep you sober, I'm all for hearing it.
Oh, bless you, Lynn. You're such a good soul. And if you don't mind, I'm just gonna go lay down for a bit. Maybe pray for a little.
Knock yourself out. Hey, what's up?
Where are you?
At Paul's.
Is Iris there?
Yeah, why?
I'll tell you when I see you. Keep her there. Don't let her leave.
Good job. Yeah, but we're still tied to this beam.
Must you always be so negative?
If there's a silver lining here, please point it out to me.
Well, at least we won't be burned alive.
No, we're gonna suffocate. Oh, no.
So what's your vision of the future for Memorial Hospital?
That's an excellent question. My answer lies in the success that we've achieved at the new neurosurgery wing. It's state-of-the-art, cutting edge, staying at the forefront of both technology and practice.
Well, that doesn't come cheap.
No, nor should it. That's why our fundraising needs to be as aggressive as our treatments. Money saves lives. It's as simple as that. The better we are, the more money we raise. The more money we raise, the better we become.
An insightful answer, Doctor. Thank you.
Dr. Hughes, your specialty is pediatrics. What's your take on the present system in that arena?
I guess I'd have to say that I'm proud of my work here and my team.
No room for improvement?
Oh, always room for improvement. In fact, I have some extensive notes and ideas that would bring us into the 21st century. Be happy to send you copies for all of you to peruse. No offense, Katie, but it seems like Reed is mopping the floor with your boyfriend.
Chris is just getting warmed up.
What is the matter with him?
I don't know.
Could you lay it out for us now?
Certainly. Very detailed, though, but I can assure you that they're very interesting and cutting-edge plans.
For some bizarre reason, Dr. Hughes seems to have been bitten by the modesty bug this evening.
I can handle it. Reed, thank you very much.
Well, why don't you tell them what you were telling me earlier? I wish I had thought of it myself. I loved your idea of adding the holistic element to certain treatment techniques.
Yes. Yes, that's something that I think we should explore.
The studies have shown that alongside traditional medical courses of action, that it's a highly effective way of treating younger patients.
I've read that myself.
It's a very good idea.
Thank you.
Listen, I think that's enough grilling for the moment. Why don't we take a break?
Chris is definitely not acting like himself.
This is exactly what I was worried about.
Dear God, do you think something's wrong?
I don't know.
Can I get a water, please? Thank you for that.
You need to get to a hospital. You're not going to be able to cover much longer.
You always this stubborn with all your patients.
Yeah, when they're acting like idiots, I am. You're sick. You're risking irreparable damage to your heart.
I just have to get through tonight, that's all.
Yeah, from the looks of you, you're not going to make it. That's why you need to see a cardiologist immediately.
A cardiologist? Why?
Yes, this is Barbara Bryant. I need to make a withdrawal from one of my accounts. No, I'm sorry, I won't be able to make it into the bank in person, so I'll need you to wire transfer the money. Yes, to a different account. Of course, I have the password.
Any ideas?
Well, I guess we can only hope that the fire alarm was triggered before we both end up choking to
Oh,
death.
no, it came down with the ceiling, and don't you dare blame that on me, too.
If the disaster fits.
You know, I just think that if we're going to die in here, we shouldn't be squandering our last moments playing the blame game.
Fine. Whatever.
Yeah, I just think that we need to stop that. We need to stop it, all the rage and the anger.
I suppose.
So here goes. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry.
For what? Our present situation?
No, not that. Not that. I'm not to blame for this. That's the mad woman or wherever she's from. No, I'm not to blame for this.
Okay, well then what exactly are you apologizing for?
Treating you unfairly. Causing you pain.
Seriously?
Yes.
Apology accepted.
Okay, your turn. Toss me one.
I apologize for the endless fighting and for letting you get under my skin the way you did. How's that?
Is that all you got?
What would you like me to say, Barbara? You have made my life a living hell. You have resented me since day one. And you know who suffered the most because of it? Eliza, your granddaughter.
Yes, you're right. And if I had to do it all over again, I would. I'd be a better grandmother. I'd be a better mother. I'd even be a better mother-in-law to you.
Well, anything would be an improvement.
You just can't even cut me any slack when we're about to die, can you? You know, you never made it very easy to be nice to you.
No, I didn't. Because of you. Because I've always been defensive of you. Because I never knew what you were going to try to pull next.
Because I was jealous. Because you had my family more than once. And until Henry, I had nothing.
You really love him, don't you?
Yeah, against all odds.
He loves you. Go figure.
A cruel twist of fate.
I'm sorry.
Me too.
It's funny, isn't it? The two of us chatting it up like we're friends or something.
Yeah, funny, huh? Funny. Think that could be?
What? You and me becoming friends?
Yeah, if we got out of here, do you think that might be likely?
No, not possible, actually.
I guess it doesn't matter anyway.
Why'd you say that?
Because we're never gonna get out of here.
Where's Iris?
She's upstairs. What is this about?
We got some bad news, son. It's about your mom.
Okay, about what she's done?
Oh, we don't have any proof.
We think she may have something to do with Barbara's disappearance.
And Emily's.
Whoa, that's crazy. Why?
We don't know yet.
And like Paul said, we don't have any proof.
Okay, but you have plenty of suspicion. Is that it?
Yeah, she's parading around town. She's dressing like Barbara.
And somebody used mom's credit card at a dive bar across town.
A place that she would never be caught dead in.
But the kind of place that my mom lives for. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, exactly.
We need to talk to her, Gwen. We need to find out what she knows.
Yeah, of course. I'll go get her.
Wait, hold on. Anybody else smell smoke?
Reed and I were just discussing the cardiology department. Debating, really.
What about it?
Well, I want to hire a local specialist, and of course, Reed, always thinking outside the box, wants to bring in someone who has a reputation like John Dixon. Right, Reed?
Whatever you say. Excuse me.
What is wrong with him?
Oh, he's probably just upset that he stepped in for me earlier and helped me out.
Yeah, why did he have to do that? What's wrong? What happened? I mean, your answers were all over the place. I was worried.
Oh, they caught me off guard.
How did they catch you off guard? Isn't that why we're here? So you can impress the board?
It is, and I will. Look, don't worry. I got a strategy.
Really? What is it?
Look, son, if you don't want this position, why don't you just say so and you can back out now?
Oh, wait a minute. Who says I don't want it?
Well, your behavior, for one thing. I mean, you were lucky that Reed stepped in and saved you.
Oh, Dad, I was doing fine without him.
Is that what you think?
Yes.
Well, I hate to say this to you, but you were far from fine just now.
Oh, actually, you were probably a little nervous, but the ice has been broken, and you have the entire evening to go ahead and impress him.
Which is exactly what Dr. Oliver's been doing, and quite successfully, I might add.
Actually, I thought his jumping in for Chris and answering that question made him look pretty arrogant.
I think so too. But I bet that's exactly what Chris had planned, right?
Well,
You mean you knew that he was going to come in and try to rescue you, and that was going to make him look bad?
No, look, I was surprised that he did that, okay? And grateful as well.
Then you do admit that you're having a rough time.
Dad, I admit that I had a rocky start. Doesn't mean I'm going to have a rocky finish. Okay? Trust me.
Exactly. You've got a lot of schmoozing to do, so go for it, son.
All right, well, first I just need a tall, cool drink. I can have a club soda, please.
Why don't you get something stronger? It'll calm you down a little.
You know what I'd really love to do? Get out of here.
Well, you still have a little schmoozing to do, right?
I think I had enough of that. They love me, I could tell. You know what, let's unless you want to stay.
I'm only here for you.
In that case, let's go.
You're serious?
Dead serious.
Okay.
The hell is he going now?
Getting fresh air?
No, they're leaving. This is what I was talking about. Either he doesn't want this job or he thinks he's got it because he's my son.
You just, honey, you're being so hard on him.
No, listen, I'm out of this completely. He's on his own.
Sometimes I really think you don't want him to have the job.
How can you say that? You know it's always been my dream that he follow in my footsteps at Memorial. That's why it's so upsetting.
But if you want him to succeed, then why do you turn your back on him?
Well, I guess he's got to learn, maybe even the hard way, that you're not chosen for a position like this because you get a recommendation from dear old Dad. You have to deserve it.
Reed, what's really going on here?
Are we back to that again?
No, I'm talking about Chris. You had those trustees eating out of your hand.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, and Chris was about to fall on his face, but you saved the moment for him. Why?
I want to give him a fighting chance. Don't want him to be defeated before he's hardly gotten out of the gate. This will make it more fun to beat him in the end.
Cut it out. You're lying to me again.
You're still mad about that patient at the hotel.
No. Let's not talk about the patient at the hotel. Let's not talk about Chris. Let's talk about us. If life with you is going to be a parade of secrets and lies, I don't want any part of it.
Luke, you're overreacting.
And you're lying.
Because I have to.
All right, that's it.
Luke, wait. Chris is the patient at the hotel.
What?
He is very sick. I'm the only one who knows.
Where's it coming from?
It smells like it's downstairs. It's just so.
Come in. Do me a favor. Keep an eye on Iris. Don't let her leave, all right?
Okay. Mom?
I'm just trying to make amends, Emily. Save your breath. I am. I'm trying to make amends. Can't you see that? Can't you give me that much? No, I don't believe it's sincere. Okay? It is. Give that to me. I'm sorry, I can't. I can't. Listen, what? Something's coming. I think something's coming. I hear something. Oh, God. Oh, God, no, over here. Thank God.
So how long has Chris been like this?
I don't know how long the virus has been in his system, but the symptoms have hit him hard and fast. They're attacking his heart muscle.
Well, then why did he come to you? You're not a cardiologist.
He didn't come to me. I caught him drawing his own blood. As much as I've tried, I can't convince him to see a cardiologist.
Well, that's insane. Why is he being so stubborn?
I assume he wants to stay in the running for the chief of staff position.
And risk death?
Apparently. Although that would make my life easier. Wouldn't have to carry around this secret anymore, or my competition would disappear.
Reed, don't even pretend that this is funny.
I know it's not. A couple of months ago, I wouldn't have cared. I definitely wouldn't have gotten involved.
And now you're seeing a patient in private, keeping secrets for a guy who's after the same job that you want?
Even stepping up to help him get the job. Good God, who the hell am I? I hardly recognize myself.
Reed, shut up with all this fake bravado. Underneath it all, you're a doctor, and you have a good heart. You can't stand to see anyone suffer.
Usually I don't mind seeing them fail, especially if they have something I want and they're standing in my way.
Well, could it be that you're actually evolving?
I'm changing, that's for sure. Guess I have you to thank for that.
Here, this will help you cool down.
Ooh. Mint chocolate chip.
Doctor's orders.
Whoa. Listen, I know you think that I have blinders on when it comes to Chris and this job at the hospital.
Well, I know you think I don't give him the support that he deserves.
So, what do we do about it?
Eat our ice cream before it melts.
I'm serious.
So am I.
I just don't want the competition between Chris and Dr. Oliver to be a constant irritant between us.
You know, ultimately, that decision will be made not by his mother and father.
I know that.
I mean, this is a very high position to go after, and he's got to convince the right people that he wants it badly.
And you think he hasn't?
Well, I think maybe he's got too much on his plate.
You're talking about Katie?
Oh, Katie, establishing a new practice, coming back home. Maybe it's more than he can handle.
I just hate that we don't see this from the same point of view.
There are two things that I know we agree on.
Yeah? What?
The first one is that we want what's best for our son, regardless of what he chooses to do, as long as he's happy.
Right. So, what's the other one?
This is good ice cream.
You must have really hated being there.
Why do you say that?
Because you were pale as a ghost at Metro, and now you seem almost normal.
Right. A little bit of a headache. Took an aspirin, feel much better now.
No, it was more than that. You seemed so wiped out at the party. Were you nervous?
No, not at all.
And then Reed, I don't know what was up with him. He was acting like your best friend.
Yeah, well, he probably recognizes that I'll get the job. You know, wants to get on my good side, that's all.
Confident much?
Always. Especially when you're with me.
I keep waiting for the other shoe to drop. You're not gonna suddenly turn cold on me again, are you?
No. Scout's honor.
Good, because I'd have to get out a baseball bat and hit you over the head with it if you did.
Wouldn't want that to happen, would we?
No, we would not. Want to come in?
Do you want me to?
What do you think?
I will take that as a yes.
So, do you want me to get you anything? Something to drink, to eat?
The only thing I want right now would be you. Ooh. What about Jacob?
He is staying at Allie's tonight. Yeah, very good.
No, right?
No.
Please untie the ropes.
What happened? No, don't speak. We're gonna get you out of here.
Hurry up. We choked.
One more second.
I can't get up.
Oh, thank God you're here. Oh, thank God, I thought we were gonna die.
What happened? I'm so sorry. Sorry for everything. What happened? How did you get down here?
She kidnapped me and she took me to this warehouse and she kept me there for weeks and then she brought me here.
I found her here. And this, oh God, it's a long story. But she tied us both up and left us for dead.
Who did this?
Iris.
You're not gonna believe this. Iris had Emily and my mom tied up in the wine cellar.
What?
There's smoke everywhere. I don't know if she's trying to burn the place down or what.
No, Will, wait, don't bother.
What are you talking about?
My mom's packed her bags. She's left. She's gone.
On the next As the World Turns.
Chris, what's wrong?
Will and Gwen married your family, Paul, and we put them through hell. And now this is my punishment.
Hi, Mom. I never will see you again for the rest of my life.
She's the one. And now I've lost any chance I'll ever have of being with her.